Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Atelier Ryza 3. Brother opposes brother. Cao Ji composes a poem / nephew entraps uncle. Liu Feng answers to the law. I'm the Mysterious JG.
And I'm the lethal feline.
Yeah. Anyway, man, we're actually gonna run out of. I think we're gonna run out of Three Kingdoms chapters. So when we came, we were here last time. When we came last time to this place, we had a bunch of scenes, and now we're probably gonna have a bunch more.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's my scene.
He's unusually focused. He's actually doing things today. This is kind of weird.
I don't know who told him he could use my, alchemical shit, but okay. He said something about making some kind of medicine, fine-tuning ingredients or something. And then we all waited for that caveman boy to get involved, and he hasn't had a scene yet.
I wonder if he fell in the cauldron. That's why I'm so focused. I get like that when I'm working on something too.
But then I think about it and forget how to do it, like Boss said.
Then I fall in the cauldron.
Hey, don't push yourself too much.
I'm fine.
That doesn't sound fun. Dots. I don't usually get a good look at impale synthesizing, so this might be a good opportunity.
Well, it literally
I
is.
should make a sketch.
Yeah, if that's the thing you want to do. I mean,
Can I help you with anything? I can get you a snack, maybe a donut.
Dots.
I think,
Dots.
I think Claudia is out back cooking different donuts to see different endings.
I'm too focused for donuts right now, Dots.
Doing okay there, pal?
Just smelling my fingers. Ah, yes, it turned blue. So that should be fine.
Oh, he's making meth. He's the original Heisenberg.
Hey, I gotta eat too.
No, pal. I meant, are you okay? Those fumes are probably bad for you if that's meth.
Are you okay, Buster Wolf?
Do you need some Narcan or something?
I don't need sweets right now. I just mentioned that earlier.
That's what he calls Lila, his sweets.
I'm not sure if we're on the same page.
Are we unstuck in time right now? He's this way again.
Huh, what do you mean, Jellybean?
When Empel is too focused on something, he has a habit of not hearing the sounds around him. Like most people. It's alright, no need to worry. We'll just leave him alone.
He gets that way when he's too focused. I'm proud of the same way. I should be careful.
Good scene, good scene.
This is the Ryza game that's all about coupling. We spent more scenes with Patty and Tao and Empel and Lila's relationships than I would have anticipated.
Federica's like, when am I gonna get a man, goddammit?
I'm available. Oh, see? I even got my own scene. Are those, like, teeth thing painted at the tips, or...?
Yes.
Whoa! Is this the place I've heard about? Is this the place I've heard them talk so much about lately?
Yeah, that's right. This is my very own, our very own secret hideout, dog.
It's objectively a worse Atelier than the other Ateliers in this game, because it can't be upgraded.
But it's also badass.
We used to cause all sorts of trouble then, so the adults kept a close eye on us.
So we built this place to stay out of their sight and do whatever we want.
In my case, it included building a balalaika and attaching it to my wall.
We also made several bombs that helped the mayor.
But not the military-type bombs, no sir. Looking back on it, I don't think we ever learned our lesson. It's about time we grew up. You say that now.
That was 4 years ago already, but this place is still pretty clean. Except for all that dust Tao tracked in here with his book.
That's because I've been taking care of it and keeping it spick and span. Other than my room, that is.
I actually alchemized a Roomba.
Grr, I always wanted a hideout like this.
Well, you should have alchemized one.
This is what everyone dreams of when they're 6.
Like when I was like 6, I do think this would have been the coolest thing in the world. Like
Man,
my own
I would
little,
love to have just a random fucking place to live.
yeah,
for
like
free.
a weird little wooden house out in the woods that I could, get away from adults in. I know what you mean. A secret hideout is so romantic. Wait, what? Don't you think so, Tao?
If that's how you feel, Dion, feel free to use it as much as you like. Someday you may want to build your own, but until then, you can hide away here, so that old man and his woman won't find you.
Wish I could hide away.
Really, sis? I love you. Then I'll feel free to use it because you literally just told me I was. I'm going to go look around this place.
Watch out, you might come on to a sea tutorial. Little whippersnapper.
At least somebody will get to experience it. If so, could you record it? We got to go back and do the seed tutorial. Then we have to face the second form of the final optional boss from Ryza 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say I see a past character from 2 there on the table.
Was it the guy that we were trying to figure out what direction to point him in?
No. There's another one.
This is cute, isn't it?
Was there a Clifford doll? I didn't see.
It wasn't a Clifford one, but you're on the right track.
Oh, yeah, okay, sorry, got you.
Mm-hmm. Do you know, Mr. Ryza? Do you know how good this is?
Look at
So
it.
good.
You can see a whole butt on this doll.
It's a whole ass doll, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
Yes, the cuteness of this doll defies all description. I can't express it in just one word.
It couldn't be any cuter, even if it was made of glass.
If I were to analyze it as I do with my appraisal skill, I would say that the first thing is the beauty of the beauty of the curved line of the buttocks.
You can tell that this is wacky. And if you're not sure, just listen to the music. I put all of my points into analysis, so I have, like, a non-useful level of being able to analyze things, but very low hit points and agility.
It's not just plumply round.
Ooh.
Nor is it simply straight down. It has a very gentle curve to it.
Is she actually talking about the Siri doll?
Let's see.
Okay.
The head and the body proportions are excellent. Excellente, even. On pieces like these, the size of the head often doesn't match.
Oh, that's weird. We had a very rare example of cutting in the middle of dialogue there. I'm just like facing to the other side of the screen, and then they cut. Now, no matter how long we hold it, I'll just keep moving in the same pose. It's very odd for them to use that ending.
But even though this was made to be large, it definitely is not too large.
Oh, I'd argue that it's too large.
Federica? Federica, come in?
Oh, I'm embarrassing myself, Bats.
I thought she was about to vomit, but no, I guess she's embarrassed. I think I got a fever.
Forget everything I said. Totals.
It's weird. Right before she turned and left the screen, just the weird, like, like it's exaggerated movement, not like gentle movement, but the weird kind of like holding this shot and letting the character just kind of stare and move around when there was no dialogue to advance was making me think of Commander Shepard. And suddenly she just turned right and left the screen. So
Well, there you go.
I might have seen something I shouldn't talk about.
What was she talking about? Tell us in the comments.
I think she was talking about the
I don't
curves.
think it's going to be revealed whenever he advances this.
I think it was the curves on the doll, and I think the doll was female.
Well, I thought Frederica had a hard personality, but she has some cute aspects as well.
Lesbians are
Whenever she
cute.
turns around.
Oh, jeez. All right, so there's a lot of that going around in this. She does love a nice sapphic doll.
Don't we all? Anyway, we're still going back in.
Yeah, we're not.
Oh, we're going to continue this, huh?
Mr. Ryza, I finished the glass flute. Remember that? That we were talking about the other day.
I finished
Literally
it.
in the last video.
I actually finished it while we were talking about that doll.
Oh, wow, you really made it? I thought you were just, like, making conversation.
So like a fucking day passed during all these scenes? Shit.
Yes, it was very difficult, but I think it turned out all right.
Although the curves aren't quite as nice as that doll.
Wow, that really is a beautiful flute.
I'm glad that we've advanced to Ryza 3 technology, because Ryza 1, where there was like no interacting with objects, wouldn't really do the scene justice.
Well, we haven't seen the flute yet. Let's not get too excited.
It's incredibly pure glass. I don't think we'll be able to see it at all.
To make this out of glass, you have an incredible skill for appraising things. And also for glasswork, possibly.
But can you really play it?
I think the idea is, can I play it? I'm the one who plays flutes.
Yes, it should work. Nah, I'm going to do it. I'm multi-talented.
I also made myself some glass belts for my next outfit, which is going to be made of glass too, but not available in the DLC.
Whoa, that's great. Hey, Frederica, play it for us, girl.
Fuck that shit. You saw me in the background of the scene. I'm clearly going to get
No,
involved.
Claudia, you didn't make it. She gets first dibs.
Well, I really want to do that, but I can't really play any instruments at all.
Told you, bitch.
Oh, that's right. Then Claudia, will you play it for her?
That's right, Claudia can play the flute. In fact, it was inexplicably her weapon for the first game.
If that's all right, I will. Now that I think of it, it was my idea after all. I would never admit that or be aggressive about wanting to play the flute, as JG might characterize me.
And certainly not passive-aggressive about it.
Great. Well, then it's settled.
Segueing into another scene.
Lethal tilts head. Well, there it happened. What a beautiful tone. Wow, that was so beautiful we couldn't capture it on film. That was a wonderful performance, Claudia.
Actually, I'm pretty sure this flute doesn't work. It's like you were crazy about apples, because you never had apples. But I didn't know that I would be able to play it, but I'm glad I could play it.
Listen, all I know is my Flavor Flav clock is clipping through my sleeve right now, and I'm uncomfortable about it.
Could you make her a glass Flavor Flav clock?
I'm also relieved that it actually really plays.
You really can make anything out of glass.
The form may be different, but it's like alchemy or cooking donuts.
Could you make a glass donut? Now I wonder if you could make an alchemy cauldron out of glass. Glass is used for other instruments after all.
And you know what? Fuck that. I still want glass shoes.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Well, I can certainly make one, but will it be okay? It might break if someone bumps into it, and that would be a disaster.
Disaster.
And besides, it would be hard to store. Do you really think that it would work with the Ryza?
How would a glass cauldron be harder to store than any other cauldron? Unless it's...
Because it
Go
would
on.
it'd probably break into things, because lanterns are like bulls in a china shop. You see all the dents on the room from them moving the metal cauldron
That's
inexplicably everywhere.
That's true. They're always knocking into the metal cauldron in it, yeah.
Gah!
Hey, maybe you could make a glass pirate ship for your dad.
I'll have to give up on the idea.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Your dad is dead. He's not a pirate in Hawaii. My mistake.
Maybe she just thinks he's dead, and really he's a pirate in Hawaii.
Yeah, he just has amnesia and hasn't come home yet.
Yeah. But so she saw, like, her uncle getting killed by a monster and just kind of, decided that was her dad.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're done.
What? Unbelievable. No, there's no way. There's actually still,
That's not directly there, maybe? Or maybe it's not right the time of day. Let's get outside and see where it is.
Well, the main story wants us to move along anyway, so it's
It
definitely
does say
inside.
it's in there.
It is definitely inside.
Well,
I mean, if we want to, we can force this to work by just, we even get to skip this screen. And when I say I can force this to work, I am really pushing my luck here with the game's like, no, fuck you.
You
That's
might
not
have to go in and out.
Well, I'm hitting it's the time of day thing here.
I understand that.
Okay.
You might have to go in and out of the building because that's just how.
Oh,
the
at different
triggers
times of
work
day.
for
Oh,
us.
well, fuck. I'm not going in and out at every fucking time of day. Come on now. Come on there. We'll do it once at, like, in the middle of the day, and we'll do it once in the middle of the night, and we'll go in and out, and, because I feel like we've seen ones where the little blue thing was still floating around, but you needed to go somewhere else to trigger the next...
We might
chunk
have
of
to
story.
also. It might be directly like next to the building as well. On the outside. It may not actually be inside on this case. I know that it's been that way the other
No, it
times.
could- I'm agreeing with you. I'm like, yeah, it could be.
Because it looks like it's right here.
There's a seed. It's like, oh, it's actually trying to point us to the seed tutorial.
I don't know what its deal is. It just doesn't want to happen now.
Well, you know what? I don't know what its deal is, and for the time being, I don't care. We'll get to it eventually.
They never got to it.
Yeah, I mean, it would be a shame if we got 800 hours out of this game, and hour 801 would have given us that that content.
Now to erupting hill. Will it erupt while we're around? Probably not. But we'll have some crimson ore. If you mind your manners and do your homework. To the northeast.
We'll get a garbage key while we're here.
Huh?
Hayo Komika.
Man, it's just around the bend.
This is the world quest, not the main story, but figured we'd look while we're over here.
Aye.
Wah, 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 wah. Hey, the Ryza, look over there. Those trees look like... Oh, I'm sorry. These trees look like they could work well.
Work well because of those flat textures I have?
I'm glad we found something. But what about that guy there? He doesn't look very friendly.
Why doesn't he look friendly? He's just wading in the water.
I'm desperately afraid that there's no way we could possibly defeat this creature.
So what? I mean, time for an attitude adjustment. Let me just put that thing across my shoulders and do a spin.
Weasels. The cause of and solution. Yeah, these weasels, man. We could have just had Claudia play the flute for these things and they would have fucking died.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's so terrible.
Oh, poor Patty didn't get her little victory pose either.
She'll get other ones. Phew. Now can collect or gather wood in peace.
She never got another one.
That's the wood we were looking for. So do we just deliver it to Mount Brunnon like this?
Or Mr. Brunnon. Mount Brunnon.
I know I'm big, but I'm not a mountain.
Jesus Christ, girl. I know your father.
I'm not sure how that's relevant, but I
It's
know.
like, it's just like, don't insult me. I know your father. Like, yeah, I guess. By the way, how's your mother doing? I care deeply about your mother, unlike some other people.
Nope. I don't care about your mom either. First, we take it to the Atelier for processing, then we'll take it back and make it much sturdier.
Back to the Atelier then, to somehow make wood sturdier.
I mean, there's a lot of ways we could make it sturdier. We could turn it into plywood, for instance. That actually is stronger than regular wood.
I guess I don't understand how plywood works, but I do know it's a thing.
And plywood's pretty easy to understand. What you do is you just take a bunch of layers of wood and then you glue them together. The layers are stronger than the natural form of wood.
Age of God manual. That's okay. That's the next story element. Got it. All right. So sturdy wood is made of wood and other garbage. We only have one unit of high quality wood. That's kind of weird.
This might be
Plot wood.
story
Oh, that's
wood.
the plot wood. You're right. Damn it. I should have known. Oh wait, there's a link morph. No, there's not. I'm just never mind. I'm out of my losing my mind here. Filter, no. Sort. Actually, I'm putting way too much thought into this.
You really are just.
I really am. I really am. We've got a. Oh, actually, I'm surprised I've got not as many of these as I thought I did. So that just knocks that out, and then this bolt.
And finally, some neutralizers.
But I already filled that slot. Why are you asking for more?
I don't see an actual thing on there.
It's weird. Why? Because I used this. All right. You're gonna get mad. We're gonna do this again and not waste a thing that fills slots if
That'd be
that
terrible.
won't actually work. Because that just bugs me. It just bugs me. It's inefficient. And now I'm not sorted by ice anymore. Banish all shrimp.
That's right, put an apple on it.
Yeah, an apple will do it.
Yes, now we need some lightning neutralizers. Now it has a thing on there.
Yeah. I did for my gold to tear around. Oh, this will work too.
There you go. Now you can press the button.
Ring the bell, push the button. Sturdy wood.
Does kind of look like plywood even. The quiet change. So now I could do my voice again.
I never actually saw a quiet change, even though quiet change 2 is already out. I might be mixing that up with something else.
Yeah.
It's possible.
So yeah, Street Fighter 2.
A Quiet Place Champion Edition.
Mm-hmm.
Turbo Hyper Fighting. That's a cute little girl. I wasn't trying to get weird with the angle. I was just...
Yeah, I was trying to look, at the front of her.
Okay, well.
I know.
Kala does have all your bases covered. It's like, do you like girls that are too young to really like? Do you like girls that are too old that you'd be normal to like? We got you covered. I am just determined not to find this fucking...
Get out of here. So get...
Oh, we have a special talent for appraising. Ooh, yeah.
Letter, schwitter, mitter.
Litter.
What exactly do you want from me?
Wow.
Fucking small logs.
Oh, so you got some sturdy wood already?
That's what I heard my son has for you.
Or maybe it's for a kilo.
Maybe it's a lumber.
You can always count on the Ryza. Leave it to you to find the sturdiest lumber around. Why is my lapel so fucking shiny?
Oh, I hope no one who is predisposed to epileptic seizures is looking at me right now.
Damn, I'm gorgeous.
I can always count on you to find the sturdiest lumber around. The sturdiest lumber? Not so sure. This almost makes up for you losing that priceless egg I gave you.
Yeah, my heirloom Pokemon was in it. I'll get the construction started right away. We should be able to complete the end now. And do you remember this was all fun in? Of course you don't. I wonder what it'll be like. I can't wait to see it.
Is it going to be one of those inns where you can stay at a room? Oh, wow, it smells like moose farts in here. What is that? Wow.
It's bringing it back. At a local Holiday Inn.
Well, that was a hell of a
Apparently, it's
quest.
still here. Maybe we have to come back here in some time.
Yeah, I think you gotta.
Or we have to leave the map and come back so it regenerates and has changes to the stuff. I was going to try this one.
Yeah, I mean, we might as well. We're gonna hop back and forth between these places until something goes down. Nothing happens here until you've completed 8 flute-related quests.
And we're going back.
We are.
And back. And back. There we go. The PlayStation 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 doesn't have enough memory to hold all this incredible gameplay.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the number of PlayStation 5 exclusive games I want to crest the 2 count before I spend money I don't really have at the moment on a PlayStation 5.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you should probably just hold out for a 6.
Yeah. You know, once in a blue moon, someone asked me when I'm going to play the latest Dynasty Warriors, and I'm thinking, I'm not buying a new system to play Dynasty Warriors.
Mm.
Especially when it looks like it's, like, not even Dynasty Warriors. It looks like it's fucking Neo, or whatever they call it, Wolong, which was Neo. Speaking of Neo, it is Neo time for me to go take a leak. So that's not even a segue. But it's all you're getting this time, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Well, piss. See you then.
Oh, I like that segue, actually.